Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Piney Projects. My name is Dan. Today, another absolutely gorgeous day. God, is it absolutely beautiful out here. Today, we're back out on the Kingston. So, we just got back from Northern Virginia and picked up 2 sheets of 14 gauge galvanized sheet metal. Drop your guesses below. How much do you think those 2 sheets cost? Like I said, they're 14 gauge galvanized, 4x8. Drop a guess down below. I'll let you pause it right here. Put your guess in. All right, you ready? $430. $430 for those 2 sheets. That is highway robbery. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? We need it. So we've got to get some measurements. They're going to be going on both sides here. And take a look at this jewel. This was Sam's grandfather's saw that he gifted to me before he passed away. Look at this old gem. Man, is that not cool? And I'm sure he built this little plywood box for it once upon a time. But yeah, we're going to get our measurements and change the blade out on that saw and get to cutting and installing. So stay tuned. I'll bring you right back along when we're ready to start cutting. So I was looking in this box. Check this out. Authentic Sears Craftsman worm drive lubricant. We found an old repair parts here from Sears Roebuck and Company. And check out some of these old blades in here. Like, it's incredible. I'm sure these back then were like $1 a piece. You know what? Sears. Crazy. All right, let's get some stuff marked and cut. you got to put the top in first. This has got to go around this thing. Go ahead. No, put the top. Whoa, stop. Put the top back in where it's supposed to go. Yes. Now just bend it. I already got my side in. All right. Yeah, we just have to pry it up onto that lip a little bit. It's got to go up that much. It's not sitting on the. Let me go get a pry bar. There we go. Perfect. Wow, we can still go up quite a bit.
Do you want to?
That 1 3/4.
Yeah.
Could have gone. Yeah, I would prefer it to be up. All right. So then, guys, let's get the screws and everything ready. Good job. All right, guys. Both sides are on. Really was not bad. We took the floorboards up just to make it a little bit easier to slide them down a little bit farther, but self tappers in there and looking good. So next up is to put the fenders on. We've got them here on the trailer. So basically we can use the old skin and drill every place that's going to have a fender bolt. And this is the spare tire bracket goes here. These are some uprights for horse tie off, and then up here there's bolts to hold the curtain closed. So we've got to drill all those. So let's get to it. All right, so we got all the holes drilled out all the way along here for the fender, and picked up some stainless carriage bolts from McMaster Car, washers and lock nuts. So let's go ahead, set the fender on here and see how everything lines up. All right. Where are you going? It sets on the back. All right. It's got to go up quite a bit to line up with those holes. All right, let's start poking some screws through, see how well it lines up. All right, guys, so we ran into our first problem. As you can see here, This piece of metal here is the brace for the step of the fender. But since the frame was all re-welded, the welder put this piece back in, except it's in the wrong spot. You can see I can't get this is supposed to be even with this, and it won't move over. So we're gonna have to take the fender back off and cut this piece of angle off, and then slide it back here and weld it back in, because it's supposed to pick up this bolt hole in this one. And as you can see, it ends all the way up here, so it's got to be slid all the way back here. So I'm thinking we're going to jump over to the other side, mess with that fender, and see if that one lines up, and if we have to do any re-welding on this side, we might as well do it all together. Because again, you can see this side shouldn't be a problem though, because these weren't messed with up here. This one was. That's the middle of the fender. So let's go ahead and get this side put on and see how it goes. Alright guys, so this side went a little bit better. Everything lined up for the most part pretty easy, pretty even. Except we have one problem back here. As you can see, there's a big gap in here. It's because this trailer originally didn't have plates here on the side, and this is sticking out too far. So we're going to have to notch just a little bit here to get this to slide in that good 3/4 of an inch, because there's gap in here up to this first and second bolt. So go ahead and get this notched, and I'll bring you back when we're done. Alright guys, I am no welder by any means, but I think that came out pretty good. That one's, that one's pretty good. So, like I said, I'm no welder. I just own one. So we're gonna throw some rattle can on here and then hopefully drop the fender back down and button her up. All right, guys, there she is. We got this side all bolted in, looking great. Only thing we ran in, apparently for some reason these bolts shrunk. Don't ask me why. This piece here goes up here like this, and it's kind of designed for, you know, you tie your horse off while you're tacking it up, but somehow the bolts shrunk. They don't make it out far enough, so we're gonna have to order a few of those. No big deal, we'll get them. But other side all bolted in. Got this all notched and fit in there properly. Looking great. Super happy. So, got the flooring all in. Here's the insides. Our $430 pieces of metal are in and looking great. So, I think that's going to do it for this video. Sun's starting to head down. We're running out of time here, and I got tools all over the place. I was hoping to get farther along, but you know, like every project, you run into some obstacles, and you just deal with it and get it finished and move on. But I'm super happy. It's really starting to come together and look like an actual usable trailer. So I think what's next for this, we've got to put the rubber mats in here, rubber mat on the ramp. We got to get all of the lights finished, buttoned up, the brakes wiring tied in. Sam bought some indoor-outdoor carpet we're going to put in the front tech area. We have a divider that we have to put back in. Oh, it attaches up here and basically cuts the trailer in half for two horses side by side. We got to put that in. We might rework that divider because the one that was in here was kind of crappy. We got to get the divider in. There's supposed to be some like bumpers on the side. They had these things here. It's like a vinyl with a little cushion in there. They get bolted on the side, so when you're turning corners and turning curves and stuff, the horses can rest up against the side. And yeah, and then we should be able to start hauling horses in here. So I think there'll be one more video on this. It'll be in a little while. I've got other projects on the burner we got to get going on, and I don't have the time right now to finish this up completely, but we're almost there. I promise. One more video and it'll be on the road. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please, big old thumbs up. We've got more videos like this coming down the line, and I really appreciate the views, appreciate the comments, appreciate the support immensely. It really means a lot. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.